Acts 3 and 4 of Natlan's Archon quest are either coming out soon, or is already out by the time this video gets uploaded. And with it, we got to hear the opinions of both Capitano and presumably Citlali, suggesting that Malvika's plan won't work or will take too long to start, due to everyone waiting for the last two heroes. So allow me to take a guess on how either Malvika plans to save Natlan, or how we actually save it in the finale. First, let's take a look at the Summertime Scales and Tails event from last patch. Based on what we learned from Hetson Circle member Barbalov, giving the name of a real figure in Teyvat to a citizen of Similanka will ultimately make their fate become parallel to their Teyvat counterpart. Later on, Albedo suggests that it may be possible for the fate of Similanka to have a reciprocal effect on Teyvat. This shows that both names and fate have a two-way relationship across different dimensions of space. Shifting our focus to Natlan now, ancient names play a critical role in their culture. They allow its holder to record their deeds and serve as an inspiration for the next bearer. And for Malvika's plan to take effect, the 6 characters must inherit the memories and knowledge regarding the plan from their respective tribes' heroes from 500 years ago. This is a case of names and fate having an effect across different points in time. So to take a page out of Albedo's book, it may be possible for ancient names from the present to affect the fate of the past. To further support this theory, Malvika tells the traveler that she believes the past, present, and future all exist at once, and that events at any point in time can be changed. And we've already seen one such example of us traveling through time in A's second story quest. As she dueled the Raiden Shogun, she traveled back in time and planted the seed of the sacred Sakura, allowing it to grow into its current state in the present. Plus, if you read the travelogue summary as you enter Makoto's realm of consciousness the second time, it states that you ebb and flow with time and space itself. Of course, in Malvika's case, her power is currently diminished due to her sacrificing it to keep the sacred flame burning. So how can she travel back in time and change Natlan's fate? Well, going back to how names can maybe affect fate across time, what if she uses the power of the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque? According to Malvika, Xbalanque borrowed power from the heavens and established the rules of Natlan. So with his power, she can easily return someone to the past and prevent Natlan's destruction. However, some of you may be asking, why would her plan require traveling back in time if the heroes from 500 years ago transferred their memories to the people of the present? Well, what if saving Natlan, regardless if it's part of the plan or not, requires sending an ancient name from the present back in time? But whose, you may ask? Well, there is an ancient name that's currently being created by Shilonen. That's right, the Travelers. The Traveler already has a resistance to the effects of the Abyss, and as stated previously, has experience with time travel. Not to mention, before leaving for the Scions of the Canopy, Malvika teases she may know more than we can imagine, immediately after saying she heard we're someone who transcends fate. Also, looking at it from a developer's perspective, this would give them the perfect opportunity to directly show the Cataclysm to us, the players. Of course, there is one major flaw to this theory, which is that in order for this solution to work, the changes of the past must already be present in the current time, which is why the sacred Sakura already existed before we entered Makoto's realm of consciousness. The story writers could choose to manipulate the ley lines again, since they're less stable compared to other nations. But one, I doubt they would reuse ley lines in Irminsul as a solution for a second Archon quest. And 2, even if they did, they would probably require the power of the Dendro Archon. But with the overarching plot of the Abyss, Fate, and other major points once mentioned in lore slowly entering the present story, I strongly believe that this is close to how Natlan will be saved. If you have any points either supporting or disagreeing with what I said, feel free to comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.